Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So we got Chapter 4 of People World, Amber, and it was a doozy. It's in the title, but spoilers from here on out. I'm thinking I'll do the reaction in 2 or 3 videos. I don't know, I'm still writing, but I'll try to record those and put them out ASAP. Kind of a shorter video here, just so that I can have something for when the embargo lifts. Let's start with some predictions I had going in. One of the biggest surprises for me was that we got the revelation of Mama and the Cage this installment. I never voiced this thought, and I'm going to have a few of those here. But I was thinking Amber would be just Rion and Yudil doing their thing. It ends with Mama dropping more cryptic hints, and then we would get the revelation next installment, but no, it all came out here. It kind of feels like when we got the first trailer for People World, and Fio was on a quest to save Lavanya, and I was imagining this season-long arc of her going here and there and meeting all the characters and learning and growing, but no, she just finds him right away, repeats what we already knew, and essentially disappears for the rest of the game. I'm not complaining. I would rather have a well-told, complete, brief story than a drawn-out, directionless non-story, but I was surprised at the briskness of People World, in how long each chapter was, and how much time each character was given, and how quickly the chapters came out. I have spoken numerous times over the last 2 years about how I was not worried the complete story would be told, but depending on sales, the telling of it might be fuller or leaner, and this seems to be a leaner telling. But I'll talk more about this later. Nier Reincarnation is actually both leaner and fuller than it could have been when looking at it in total. But since we have the Mama and Cage reveal, that steps on another hope I had. In a previous video I talked about Marie and her ability to move around the cage at will as being really interesting and full of potential storytelling-wise, and that was definitely not explored. I was also hoping for more Marie and Yuri because I still believe Yuri was never truly herself during Emerald, but there might be a chance for that later. As I said in my Greek tragedy interpretation video, their story is perfect from that point of view, but I still think a reconciliation between the two where they forgive each other and forgive themselves would be really powerful. I can appreciate ancient storytelling, but I'm still a modern Western man and I still want modern Western resolutions. Speaking of resolutions, we kind of got a resolution to Yudil and Sarafa, but them two, I think their main story fits really well, the Greek tragedy genre, and I was wanting to do a video for them, but I was waiting for what we would get here. The People World portion of their story doesn't change what I think of them, so I didn't need to wait, but yeah, I'll do that sometime. One hunch that I had was that Griff and Lars were working kind of like as agents for Mama, and here Rion and Yudil getting ambushed, and Mama telling them hang on, and then Lars appearing kind of cements that for me. I will be perfectly honest, Griff, Lars, and Gale felt a little shoehorned in here. They suffer the same thing most of the girl monster characters do, which is that they repeat what we already know, but that's okay because their resolutions do not come in People World. They come in their secret stories and the Recollections of Dusk stories. I can highly recommend folks get on those if they haven't already, and are fans of the girl monster characters. I am very much looking forward to the RD stories for Argo, F66X, and Griff. As I said before, I expect those to come, but I do not expect the Sun-Moon Recollections of Dusk quests to come. I'd be happy to have them, but I don't expect them. But Rion and Demas. One of the biggest questions I had throughout People World was, are these Scarecrow characters walking around the cage like software projections that can only glide along the rails of their programming, based on data of memories, or are these actual people that can grow and learn and change? And I think Rion and Demas showed us that it is the latter. Demas quite literally changed because he got a bunch of new parts installed a la Wizard of Oz, and now he can know emotions, but Rion was able to laugh in front of Yudil after admitting that previously he was only ever able to do that in front of Demas. It turned out that they were kind of perfect for each other. And, not really related to Rion growing, but I really liked him stepping into the main character role, which was a void after Fio died and Hina and Yuzuki's chapter ended. By the way, no Hina and Yuzuki in People World so far. People that know that I have been keeping an eye out for them in particular, and I'll talk about the implications of them not appearing later. But yeah, Leon and Demas and Yudil show us these are people basically experiencing a life after life where they can grow and learn and change. It's what I wanted. And perhaps this is what is meant by people in the People and the World. I was thinking that humankind was a better translation for the Japanese hito, partly because I was thinking about the memories of humankind being held in the cage, partly because that was the term used in Automata. But people's more human than humankind, if that makes sense. It is more personal, less scientific, and so rather than referring to the species of man as a whole, it could be referring to just this special group of people who make up the characters of Nier Reincarnation. And the world here is Earth, as we see in this final cutscene. And we'll end the video there. Still lots left to talk about. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.